Welcome back to Content Analysis, your channel for deep insights into the psychology of success. Today, we're going to challenge a core belief held in most workplaces, that confidence and toughness are always good, and sensitivity and self-doubt are always bad. What if I told you that two so-called weaknesses are actually secret weapons for high achievement? Let's dive in. In any office or team, it's easy to spot the strong ones. They're the people who seem unshaken by criticism, who project total certainty, and who rarely second-guess themselves. On the flip side, we have those who are highly sensitive to feedback, often told to just toughen up, or the ones who question their own decisions and are told to be more confident. But a fascinating article in Psychology Today by Mark Travers, based on solid psychological research, suggests we've got it all wrong. It argues that some of our perceived flaws, when managed correctly, can become our greatest assets. Let's start with the first so-called bad habit, being thin-skinned or highly sensitive to criticism. In most professional settings, this is seen as a sign of emotional fragility. But from a psychological standpoint, it's better described as an enhanced feedback detection system. Think of it like a highly sensitive smoke detector. It might go off more often, but it also alerts you to danger long before a less sensitive one would. Research on rejection sensitivity reveals that some people are just naturally more attuned to subtle negative cues, a slight change in tone, a fleeting facial expression, or a hint of disapproval. While this can feel uncomfortable, it provides you with crucial early warning signals when something isn't quite right. Imagine a writer getting feedback from an editor. A thick-skinned writer might just brush it off, shrug, and keep making the same mistakes. But a sensitive writer feels the sting of that criticism more deeply. That discomfort becomes a powerful motivator, pushing them to revise, refine, and improve their work at a much faster rate. Over time, this cycle of sensitive detection and rapid correction leads to mastery. Studies confirm this. Individuals who are more emotionally invested in feedback tend to adjust their strategies sooner and are quicker to abandon approaches that aren't working. In fields that rely on constant improvement, like design, entrepreneurship, or science, this ability to detect small failures early isn't a weakness. It's a huge competitive advantage. Of course, the key is emotional regulation. If you let every piece of criticism become a personal attack on your self-worth, your performance will suffer. The strength isn't in feeling constantly wounded, but in using that sensitivity to sense an issue and then constructively address it. Now, for the second bad habit that can lead to success: self-doubt. We live in a culture that often mistakes confidence for competence. In a meeting, the loudest, most certain voice often wins the argument, whether they're right or not. But research on metacognition, which is our ability to think about our own thinking, tells a very different story. It turns out that people who regularly question their own conclusions tend to be more accurate in the long run. Why? Because they are far less likely to fall victim to overconfidence. They actively seek out more information, they stress test their own ideas, and they stay open to being corrected. Neuroscience research on error monitoring backs this up. It shows that individuals with stronger internal error signals in their brains are faster at detecting and correcting their own mistakes. In the real world, this means the person who double-checks their work, questions their assumptions, and plays devil's advocate with their own ideas will often outperform the person who just blindly trusts their first instinct. Think about it: in high-stakes jobs like medicine or aviation, a surgeon who never doubts their own judgment is a danger to their patients. A pilot who ignores a feeling of uncertainty is a risk to everyone on board. In these fields, productive self-doubt is what drives thorough preparation and enhances safety. It's interesting to note that many top performers actually report having lower subjective confidence than their peers. They aren't paralyzed by fear, but they see more potential flaws and anticipate more risks. And because of that, they prepare more diligently than anyone else. The crucial distinction here is between productive and unproductive doubt. Productive doubt sharpens your decisions and pushes you to be better. Unproductive doubt, on the other hand, just leads to paralysis and inaction. The difference isn't whether you feel doubt, but what you do with it. So, what's the big takeaway from all of this? Success isn't about trying to eliminate your weaknesses or forcing yourself to be someone you're not. It's about understanding your natural tendencies and learning how to refine them into strengths. Your sensitivity isn't a flaw. It's a powerful sensor. You just need to pair it with emotional regulation. Your self-doubt isn't a sign of incompetence. It's a tool for accuracy. You just need to pair it with decisive action. So, the next time you feel that sting of criticism or that nagging voice of doubt, don't rush to suppress it. Instead, ask yourself, how can I use this? How can this feeling make me better, smarter, and more prepared? By reframing these traits, you can unlock a new level of performance you never thought possible. If you found this analysis helpful and want more deep dives into psychology, performance, and human behavior, make sure to subscribe to Content Analysis. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.